like a rash. You just can't get it.
What do you mean again? Yes. That's better.
I was just eating what they call it a dog biscuit.
Well, while you finish that, there was a story I couldn't tell because the film clips I was showing the other night there, you know, and it sort of kept jumping out. But there was one particular, when we did Eve of the Daleks, underwear sort of was quite prevalent. And what it was, I had to find a handkerchief on the floor and say, "Doctor, this is Miss Waterfield." I'd recognise it. Yes, Jamie, it is. She must have gone this way. I got to the wardrobe department to put a pair of ladies' knickers down there. This is Miss Waterfield. And Debbie was off the camera. They're not mine. Yes, Jamie, she must have. Well, these knickers went all the way around. Barry Scoring, playing the mad professor, Professor Maxwell, had a silk handkerchief, and he had to whip it out. I must get this or something. And he pulled out the knickers. Well, these Miss Waterfield's out. And finally, a Dalek came in on the end of his plunger. "These are Miss Waterfield. We recognise them anyway." That's so much fun.
We got the...
result of the auction.
The auction.
Really?
I believe that's actually a 5 there. Is that 5?
Just
5174.
Wow. Because last count was like 24 something. We go, we haven't done as well as last year.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, for the Habitat for Humanity, the auction has raised, and this is in large part, great large part, to you and all of our friends.
And all the bidders.
But of course, all the wonderful bidders who did bid.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, last year we made about $5,000, right? Just under $5,000. This year, we did $5,174. My daughter. Yeah. That makes it really weird then.
Yeah.
Becky here, she does the auction, but it's not something she just pops around and does. This is something she has to do all year round, to gather them around.
Yes, of course, to get all that.
So I just wanted to make an effort to point out to this young lady how much we appreciate, as a community, everything that you do. So can we give her a big round?
I just want to thank all of y'all for digging deep. We do still have a few things, so please come by afterward. I am ready to I don't want to take anything home. I want to take absolutely zero home.
You guys are moving houses shortly, right?
Yes. I need those boxes for, my stuff. I also want to thank the guests. And since you're the only one left here, which is great. I just want to thank you all. I don't think it went better than I ever expected.
We felt a bit guilty because we thought maybe you did the auction and we sort of took over and just sort of ruined it for you.
No, you usually did.
Yeah,
well, last year I did take it away from you.
So, yes. So
we thought, we usurped your authority.
No, not authority. Not at all.
He was a fantastic spotter.
Yeah, I was there to help make sure people got this stuff.
Yeah, sure.
And this wonderful man just took off his jacket and auctioned it off.
Look. We got
Chad is modeling.
Now, may I say one more thing? I think we can do better than that.
Yes.
Yes? This is a new hat. I had to retire last year. I've had it for 15 years, and I had to retire it because, well, it started wearing out on my things. But what we're...
Oh, beautiful.
I should like a hat like that.
Yes.
gonna love this hat.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Hey, if you donate
So-
$100,000 to the charity, I'm sure he'll sell it to you.
Oh, goodness. So what we're going to do is, like I have done for the last several years, last decade now, we're going to pass around the hat, and I'm going to just start over here and just put your hand underneath. Don't let it fall through. Oh, and if you don't have anything to put in, then don't, but just refrain from taking.
You take American Express?
Oranges?
Yeah.
The question is, does he give it back?
Right here.
Yeah, she has the ability to run your credit card, but we'll just pass this hat about, and we will put that in there. Let me pick this lady's phone up.
And I'll put the phone in there.
That would be
There
there.
we go.
Drop your credit card in there.
Don't throw the credit card.
It's a little fruity, right?
He hits his little pretty ear.
There we go. I'll take it all. I'll be right
And the one to put up there.
I'll be right on that side in just a moment. Thank you so much. Oh, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. There you go.
You get the hat
All
back.
right. I'll be right there. All right. Anything in the middle here? There you go. Thank you.
Probably got at least 100 or even just from this.
Not one of your own.
My friends, you did great. You just did great. Thank you so much. And this new has been broken in really well. Give yourself a round of applause here.
Lots of, look.
Yeah, there are 20s and 10s and 5s, and you know what is really in here is just a lot of love and caring. Thank you so very much.
Look at the size of that.
Hands off.
Jamie, give us a
Hey,
donation.
where's yours? Where's yours?
Oh my God. He's wearing it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. My goal was to beat last year, and honestly, I started to think we weren't gonna do it. But we did. We went over.
I want to thank you, and just from a guy who's been watching the show since the 70s. Thank you very much for being with us. Really?
Yes.
And once again, thank you for the man with the questions. Without the questions, wouldn't have been the questions. That's Pixie.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah!
Your time, sir. You know, Fraser and our wonderful guests are like big chunks of meat and potatoes in a huge stew. We just love the smell and flavor of what they bring to where we are, right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And then you have the panelists, right?
Yeah.
You have the panelists who are like the carrots and the onions, right?
Right? Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
A little, and then
just the broth then?
and then you have the volunteers that
Yes.
really just kind of gel it, right?
Yes.
Bring it all together. Really, and I've been doing conventions for a very long time, and I can look at it and I can see faces who have been doing them for as long as I have. And I think when you think about it, you'll agree if you haven't already, and that is every convention is unique. Not because of the guests, because the meat and potatoes are meat and potatoes. There's certain cuts, they have different flavors and styles. We like the variations, but that's what they are. What really makes a difference is the spices that you add. What makes it is a little flecks of pepper and paprika and oregano, you know, and that's you. That's you. It would not be the same convention without you, each one of you, each little flake in this soup.
So are you calling me?
And I'm one of the biggest flakes in the soup. And that's where I see myself. You know, sometimes it says guest, sometimes it doesn't, and I never care about what it says on my badge, as long as I'm here. Now, have you had a good time this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
I am so glad of that. And there's something I would love to do, but it would take too long, and I just can't. So if you could help me out, and you'll see people to your left and to your right and behind you and in front of you, if you could just thank them for me for coming, because I want to thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. You see? Oh, thank you for being here too. And you know, the thing is, we are a community, and it's a growing community, and this is my 3rd year here. And the 3rd year convention is a very special year. You see, there are a lot of people who do 1-year conventions.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I've been to a lot of 1-year conventions. And then there's that 2nd year convention. That 2nd year when you failed the first time and you're going to do it again anyway the 2nd time. Because, my goodness, we're going to do it exactly the same way and get different results. And I know that very well. I'm a type 2. I know a little bit about bipolar disorder. So what I'll share with you about year 3. Year 3 is a watermark. It means we've done enough that we were successful enough to make this watermark. But it's also a very precarious year because you want to strive for more in the future, but you have to be careful because if you step too far, you fall. But what helps you from falling is your community.
Spices?
It's you. It's you and the people next to you, and letting people know that this convention is exactly what it is. And what is it? It's hard to say. It's a Doctor Who convention, sure. But it's yours. And when you leave, you're going to take a little piece of it with you, and it will not be the same without you. And to make it happen and to keep it a growing community, which you want to do. I wouldn't say anything more than 5,000, 6,000 at that point to get Tokyo and Tulsa, which they have done in 8, 9 years. They have done an amazing thing in Tulsa. Their community, oh my goodness, to do such a large convention, but still have that same love and attention that, you know, that we have here. That's what you have, and I know where you can go, but it's going to take you. Because these guys in the back who have been putting in their time and efforts, and they love what they do, but I guarantee you that after about the 4th year, you need people there, or you just want to quit. You just want to stop. You know, I used to run conventions. I've been a volunteer. I have been a guest. I have been a vendor. I work in the hotel industry. I got into that business specifically to understand the dynamics of the convention on that side of the business. I used to be an acolyte of ceremonies. Now I'm a master of ceremonies. It's a crap joke, I know. But the point is that I took the time that I wanted to understand the dynamics of it. And what I can tell you from having that perspective is that you make the convention. Now you, starting here, you with the volunteers. How many volunteers do I have in the audience? There they are. Can you stand up, if you can still stand up? Please give them a round of applause. Except you two still have to stand up. Where's your daughter? There she is. I need you to stand up as well. This young lady came all the way from Brooklyn to be here. And she is their daughter, and they're very proud. She wanted to come visit and say, we're doing this. She said, okay. She's new to Who, but loves her family and loves what she does. Oh, well, you're not that new to Who, are you? I mean, you kind of...
I know a little.
Yeah. But why I wanted to single these, particularly this family out, is because upstairs on the 14th floor, there is a little dungeon room where you guys can go get food all throughout the convention constantly, which, by the way, a lot of conventions just don't do.
Yeah.
So your membership as a part of this supports that food. So if you didn't go get some food, that's your own fault. So my point being is this. This is really, other than running events, this is the first thing you guys have attended, right? For the whole convention, this is the first thing you sat down to watch?
Yes.
Yeah. The closing ceremonies is what they got to see. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not their first time doing this. This is the third year.
Michael helped us with the auction too.
Yes, and Michael helped us with the auction as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a tremendous round of applause. All right. Now, you've got the actual total for us.
I've got the new total with the cash that y'all so generously put in the hat. To the one who donated the $100 bill, thank you. Our new total is $5,444.70. And I still expect to see some of y'all in that office room to add to it and get the rest of that stuff out of there.
Got it. Got it.
Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you. Thank you, folks. You did great. Thank you, Becky. Did you enjoy the hotel? Did you like the hotel? Yeah. Give them a big round of applause because hotel work is so thankless. All right. So let's see here. I think I've got a list over here of things I'm supposed to talk about. Oh, I do have. Oh. Anybody here prepay for a T-shirt?
This year, next year.
For this year?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have your T-shirt?
Yeah.
And you bought your T-shirt, but you haven't picked it up? Okay. Never mind. That was actually supposed to fall behind me or land on my head. Sad. Anyway, then the note was to go pick it up if you already prepaid because you're not going to get it because we're not sending it to you. So there you go. All right.
Some of the shirts
Oh.
are staff.
Oh, they're staff. Yeah, staff.
What time do we have to go pick up shirts? So there are shirts. If you ordered one, please make sure you go pick it up. Otherwise, you lose.
If you're a staff person and haven't picked up your shirt yet, which is possible, but yes, but yeah, and also because you get to working and you forget that kind of thing. So, but if you have pre-purchased it, do go pick it up right after here because they're not going to send it to you. All right, let's see. We thank the volunteers. If you were in con staff, as I know volunteers is con staff, but the people in charge of groups or things like Becky and those. Are you guys in the room here? Do we have any of you? Yeah, well, you two were as well. Can you, I don't know if you stand up back there or not. Yeah, right there. Thank you very much. Thank you. The people who are in charge of things, you see there's a hierarchy of how you get sucked into the fandom cults of running conventions. And you start out going, hey, this looks like fun. How can I help? Here, stand at this door. Okay. Well, this is fun. I can do more than stand at a door. What else can I do? Well, we need somebody to tell people to stand in front of doors. Okay, then you're in charge of that. Stand in front of the store. All right. I'm telling people to stand in front of doors. This works great. But I can do more than tell people to stand in front of doors. What else can I do? Well, you can be in charge of telling the guy who's in charge of telling the people that, but also in charge of telling the people over here in charge of the dealer's room they gotta get stuff, and in charge of this. And then you can answer to these people. Okay, I'll do that. And the next thing you know, you're the guy at the top going, how did I get up here telling these people to do all these things? Or in some cases, how do you get up here at the top doing everything? Convention life. Forever, man. Well, other than that, let's see. Next year's dates are on the back.
21st through 23rd.
21st to the 23rd. Where's the young lady who turned 16? There she is. By the way, if you went to the dance last night, did you have a good time at the dance? This is Heaven. Could you stand up, Heaven? Heaven turned 16 yesterday, and she'll be, give her a round of applause. She will be 17 next year on Sunday, and she wants to volunteer and be a part of it for her birthday. So I just want to say that's wonderful. Thank you, Heaven. You can sit down. Thank you so much. She's also very shy, so doing that just both embarrassed her and made her day. But, so I bring up that point because we are a community, and it's great. So thank you very much. Were you in the costume contest? Were you? There's Leela Shoes in contest? Yes, yes. Guys, let's give them a big round of applause for giving us the greatest show in life.
What about registration for next year? Is it still available or is that closed
It
down?
is closed today. You asked about registration for next year, which, by the way, thanks for asking. He's interested in signing up for next year already. Are you guys interested in signing up for next year already? Well, you can't. Not yet. But keep your eyes on the website, on the Facebook page. If you're not on the Facebook page, get there. If you have things you'd like to see, ask. If you have ideas you'd like to share, do so. If you have questions about how things ran. I used to say if you have critiques, but the real question is if you have a critique, it means you have a question. So ask the question you have instead of telling people what you think. Ask why things were done so you can have an understanding before you respond. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Communication, it's awesome. Yeah, knowledge is power.
Are you signed up for next year?
So yes, you can sign up for next year.
Are you
online.
signed
Am
up
I
for
signed up
next
for
year?
next year? No, I haven't been asked yet, but they do all be here. So
And you can buy your t-shirt for next year.
can you?
Yeah.
Oh, online?
I don't know about online, but I knew.
Can they still buy next year's T-shirt? Can they still buy next year's T-shirt?
We did.
I mean, like right now?
Oh.
They're shut down. Okay. So yeah, you can't buy T-shirts at this time. Which is too bad because you won't get that price again. On three, I want you to share with me. On three, I want you to share with me the best thing you did this weekend, or the best thing you saw, the thing you made you feel. On three, share it with me. On three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was mine too. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I use that joke every time, every year, and still there's somebody that answers last, and I thank that person. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Let's see. Boys in the back, did I forget anything? No. Yes. If you would like to be a part of your community starting right now, you can be that hero. You can join the force. You can be Luke Skywalker. You can put on your brown coat. You can put on your Doctor Who hat, your scarf. You can be the hero.
Crazy Cat Lady?
You can be Winston Churchill. You know, I was thinking about Winston Churchill just the other day. Winston Churchill. You know, is it because his name, is he so iconic that nobody was later named Winston, or was it just a silly name to begin with? I could never figure out.
The answer's probably yes.
Yes, I mean, it's literally nobody around themselves went, yeah, I'm gonna name you Hitler. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, well, yeah, is it named Winnie? Is that Winston? Was Winnie short
I
for
think he
Winston?
was named for
Winston the Pooh?
I think so.
That does change the entire name, doesn't it?
It's like a little top hat and a monocle.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, like Thurston Howell, you know, Winston Howell the Pooh.
Eating honey.
Eating,
Quite.
yes, quite, yes. With
Pinky's
the
out.
spoon, yes.
Oh
my
We
goodness.
shall eat honey on the beaches?
No,
I'm sorry, guys. We're having a private conversation about Winnie the Pooh here now.
Future cat name.
What's that?
Future cat name.
Future cat name, maybe.
Winston.
Stay on
Bring it
target.
back. Bring it back.
Deviation.
No.
Did you guys enjoy that last night? Wasn't it just amazing? Is Jeff here as the moderator? Is he here? Because I'll tell you something. Have you ever heard Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me on NPR?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I was backstage listening to him, and I was like, is that the guy from Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me? Because he had that same inflection, the same kind of voice. I'm like, man, I gotta be careful. This man's gonna replace me. So now he's not here. I'm just kidding, just kidding. Yeah, real friends help you out the body, and thank you.
Not here.
Actually, I gotta tell you that I love having been here for the last 3 years and having met so many of you. And I know it's time to just wrap it up, but before I do, and I gotta say this, I'm moving to the Pacific Northwest probably in January, February. That's my goal, is to get out of Kansas. Believe me, it's a good place to, gotta get out of Kansas. It's a great place to fly over, but you wouldn't want to stop. Except Kansas City, it's very nice. I have a convention up there in January. Very funny. It'll be February next year, which is why they won't have me. They're going to fly me in, actually. So, and some of the conventions in the area are. If you'd like to have me back, be sure to let them know. That's how I get a pass back. Other than that, if you are a progressive burner, please join me on my page on Facebook. If not, I have a like page where I don't talk about politics at all. So I have something for everybody and I don't judge you, so I hope you'll join me. Thank you very much for joining us here at WhoFest. Did you have a question or something? There you go.
I think we also need to specifically mention the con chairs.
Yes, oh yes. Where's, he's shaking his head.
Staff of all staff.
Yes, Mike and Tim, where are they? Oh, see, he went out for, see, that's how busy he is.
They run away.
But one of them's still right here, is Mike.
I'll speak for Tim, I usually do.
Say hi, Mike. Did you have a good time this weekend? Yeah. But it's his fault, right there. Right there. Hey, Tim, I saw you off the phone. Here's your other concert, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Tim.
Hey, squirrel boy. That'll work.
There you go. Yeah, when I talked to Tim earlier, he was like, yeah, don't just kind of move. I was like, but yeah, well, thank you for reminding me to mention him. I appreciate that. Bad host. No cookie. Luckily I had a cookie
No dog
earlier. We'll return to Peter Pick's eating a cookie in just a moment. But till then, ladies and gentlemen, the thing you must remember is to be yourself. It is your life. Please host it. People are going to try to tell you things that you're going to wonder about, and do wonder about them. Don't take it at face value, ask questions. Try to ask questions that don't answer in yes or no, but ask open questions, because you'll learn more. And I don't mean learn more in a way of education. I mean, you actually experience who people are by asking those questions. And if that's not who we are as a Doctor Who community, then I don't know, what we are. So until next year, or whatever convention we cross, my name is Peter Pixie, and for WhoFest, Dallas, Fort Worth, good night.